Hello, everybody. This is a tutorial on how to look at your responses. So if you've created a Google form, how to look at your responses of that form. There's a couple different ways to do it, but the best is through a Google Sheet. And let me explain how you transfer that. So let's say I'm in my Drive and I go to right down here. I just created an example of a class weekly check-in form that I created. I click that. It opens up this form, as you can see. So this is a thing that I created. Oops, this is the thing that I created. Here's my questions. I could send this out to the students, of course, send it out. And then what's nice is I had 3 students respond to this. Okay, I just made this as an example. And so as me as a teacher, there's 2 ways to see the responses. So the first way is just click the responses right at the top. You can see summary, question, or individual responses. You can click these and see what that does. And it's your question responses, individuals, how they answered, so on and so forth. You can play with that. But what's really nice is they give you these cool graphics to kind of take a look at how all of your students responded, who responded the most, and so on and so forth. But what the best thing about this in Google Forms is it automatically dumps all of the answers and responses into a Google Sheet for you to see. And it's really simple to do. All you would need to do is just go right here and see that little green button. So there's your questions, responses. If you click questions, that's your Google form. Responses, that's the responses. And if you right here as the owner have this create spreadsheet option, I'm going to go back here and go back to that. If I click this, okay, boom, it's going to ask me, do you want to create a new spreadsheet or select an existing spreadsheet? Well, of course, I want to create a new one. All right. So I'm going to create a new one. Move my guy over here. And I'm going to click create over here on the right side. So I'm going to create a new spreadsheet, create. It automatically creates me a spreadsheet. It opens it up automatically. It's going to put it right next to this document, wherever you have it in your Google Drive. So I have it in my Google Drive, right in my Drive. And as you can see, it just dumped it right at the bottom there, right next to it. So it's going to put it right next to it automatically. And now what's kind of cool is you have all the responses on one Google Sheet, and you can see them accordingly. So you can see all the students' names, what teacher they have, past week, how they feel, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's a way that you can use your Google form. You send it out to your kids, using the link and so on and so forth. But the objective here is to identify how those responses look. Once again, you can see them right here by clicking responses. But the best thing is to just create a new Google Sheet out of it. And now you can look at all the responses in a Google Sheet. Okay? Any questions on that? Please let me know. Hope that helped.